So guys, what's happening? It's the FM Jim McLean back with another rebuild. Today we're taking on the challenge of mighty Rangers. They were the most successful team in world football, but in recent years they've really fell off after the 2012 liquidation where they got relegated all the way down to League 2. So it's been a rough 10 years for Rangers. So we're here back to re-establish them, bring them back to the most successful team in football. Here's the trophies: 1 European Cup Winners' Cup, 55 Premierships, 34 Scottish Cups, 27 Viaplay Cups, 1 Championship, 1 League 1, 1 Trust Trophy, 1 League 2 and 47 Glasgow Cups. So here we are at the end of the deadline window. We obviously had all these boys in. So the ones I've made were Shumland in from Sporting for 10 million, who he looks like a good all-round defensive midfielder, 24 years of age, 6'1", 6'1", 77 kg, some really solid stats, good defending, good aggression, good concentration, all-round a really good player, and I think he'll be really crucial for us. We got McCausland out on loan, Cole McKinnon for 400k to Southampton, and Robbie Fraser for 25k to United. So it's not a bad deadline window at all, not a bad transfer window. So we'll just see how things go at the end of the season, and I will see you then. So here we are at the end of the season. We won the double, not bad at all. Here's the new arrivals, transfers in. Sima in on loan, Shumland for 10k, 10 million, which you already saw. Oscar Cortez in on loan, Danilo for 5 million. You've already seen all these if you follow Rangers. All the transfers out: Kent, Helander, McConnell, Weston, Cooper, Kamara. Bunch of loans as well. Here, bunch of loans out. So the season results: we won the league, we dominated the league, 16 points clear. We lost 2 games all season, 1 against Aberdeen and 1 against Celtic. In the Champions League we got knocked out the quarters by Man City. Here's the results: 3-1 against them, 6-1. Marseille we won 4-1, then 3-1. Beat Lens 3-1, beat Rotterdam 2-1, beat Leipzig 4-1, then lost 3-0. Drew 2-2 against Lens, won 1-0 against Feyenoord Rotterdam, beat Newcastle 2-0, beat Newcastle 3-1, lost 1-0 to City and then 1-0 again to City. It was really poor from us, but we held our ground, to be fair. I was expecting it 6-0 battering each. In the Scottish Cup we lost to Celtic. It was awful. It hurt like mad, but we move on. Here we are in the Viaplay Cup. Won 4-0 against Inverness, 5-1 against County, 2-0 against Aberdeen and 4-0 against St Johnstone in the final. Moments to remember: biggest win was 8-0 against Livingston, Goldson hat-trick, Shumland with 2, Danilo, Tav, Cortez. 4-1 against Leipzig, Cantwell, Danilo, Suter. Goal of the season was Ryan Jack from 24 metres out against Livingston. And the finances here, dry throat in it. Got a lot of revenue, I don't really understand that, to be fair. But our best 11 this season, Tavernier with the most assists with 33, and Danilo with the most goals in 35. Here's all the stuff if you want to watch this. We'll look at this. But record breakers: Danilo with 35 goals, Tavernier with 33, Butland 25 clean sheets, 11 player of the matches for Tavernier, and 13 yellow cards for Lundstrom. It's horrible that, but we won the double. Here's the timeline. I think it was a successful season. Maybe next season we can win the treble or something, but I guess we'll see. And I will see you at the start of season 2. So here we are, and the start of season 2, Here's the transfers in. We got Diamande for 4.5 million, Brandon Williams in for free, which is quite good for us. because Tavernier's getting really old. We got Peter Etapo, I butchered that, I know I have, for 12 million. Andreu from Barca for 2 million. I think he'll be a really good player in the future. I really do. Don't know how we only got him for 2 million. We got Zadarkovic. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm assuming it is. In for 1 million, I believe. Yep. Ross McCafferty in on loan as a winger, who looks really good as well. Oscar Cortez, we loaned him back because he done amazing for us last season. And then we got in Fermin Lopez on loan in January on loan, and just because we lack depth and all that. So then we got Vicinho, Mateus Vicinho, I think that's how I pronounce it, as a CDM, 34 years of age. And the transfers out was, I'm not going to show you the small ones like Jack Harkness, Adam Devine. Serial Dessers, sold him for 3.1 million. Diamande to West Ham for 15. Kieran Dowell on loan. Alessandro Del Grazio, who we got from the youth intake, loaned him to Dunfermline. 2 seconds, there we go. That's his stats there. I think he's the next Gattuso. Aye. Then we got McCausland out on loan again. Nicholas Rashka for 7.5 million to Antwerp. Bailey Rice on loan to Dunfermline. Then Ravi Matondo out for 17 million. Shumlend patched us for Real Madrid, unfortunately, because he was really good for us last season. It's a shame, really. Then we got in, we loaned out another youth intake player, Lyle Keane, to Dunfermline. To John Sterling for 1.4 million to Hull, and Peter Healy to Dunfermline, another youth intake player on loan. So that's all the transfers for season 2. I will see you at the end of season 2. So here we have end of season 2 season review. You've already seen all the transfers and everything, but the most goals for our new signings was Andreu, 24 goals, 31 games. Most assists was Oscar Cortez. McCafferty done well on loan at Dunfermline. Vicinho, well, he was on loan from us. He done really well. Vicinho done well. Andreu, obviously, Fermin, Brandon Williams, Zadarkovic, and Peter Etebo. They all done well. We finished top of the league. Lost 2 games all season again. Celtic and Celtic again. Unfortunate, but it was really good. Top scorer for Rangers in the league was James Tavernier. In the Champions League, knocked out in the playoffs. This was a horrible season for us. Drew 0-0 to Barca, lost to Leipzig, drew against Juventus, beat Bilbao, beat them, lost to Bayern, beat them, lost to Celta Vigo, and lost twice to Bayern. It was horrible. But here we have, in the Scottish Cup, top scorer was Goldson and Hadji. Beat Alloa 4-0, St Johnstone 3-0, Cove Rangers 4-1, Hamilton 7-0. We beat Hamilton Aki 7-0, Hearts 4-0, and I'm sorry if I'm stuttering. I apologise for that, I really do. And we got knocked out the semi-finals by Celtic in extra time. It was horrible, that as well, but it is what it is. Our biggest win was 7-0 against Ayr United. Beat Aberdeen 3-0, and goal of the season was Andreu from 22 metres out. Our top scorer from the season was James Tavernier with 26. Most assists was Oscar Cortez with 24. We won Manager of the Month in October, January, February and April. Manager of the Year. Worst disciplined, James Tavernier. Youngest player, Ross McCafferty. Peter Ebto, highest fee. Shumlend, highest fee received. Youngest goal scorer was Ross McCafferty. So that was it. That was really good for us. Really was. I think we played really well, to be fair, this season. Could have done a bit better, but it is what it is, eh? And there we go. Cortez gets Player of the Year and Young Player of the Year. Tavernier gets top scorer. Obviously gets young player of the year. Goal of the season was Duke. Manager of the season was me. I'm happy with that, to be fair. This is the team of the year, mostly our players. And the Premiership Award winners, obviously, and all that. So, very successful season. I will see you at the start of Season 3. Here we are, the start of Season 3. We bought Lewis Ferguson for 23 million. Good money, good signing. We got Ross McCaffrey back on loan after a successful season last season with us. Brian McCrory left on a free, Dowell on loan, Johnny Yefeko on loan. We got this boy from the youth intake, Carolina. Got him on loan. We got him from the youth intake and loaned him out to Netherlands again. We got Zdarkovic on loan at Norwich after buying him. Webster left on loan and Bailey Rice is on loan at Ipswich. So overall, solid transfer window for us. We could have done better selling players, but you know what? I think we've done really well. And I will see you at the end of the season. So here we are. So here we are, end of the third season here. We obviously bought Oscar Cortez back at the end of the season. We bought him on a permanent. Got Ross McCaffrey back on loan, obviously. Lewis Ferguson, and got back Jack Hendry in January. The most goals out of all these boys was Oscar Cortez, followed by Ross McCaffrey and Lewis Ferguson. Most assists, Cortez, McCaffrey and Ferguson. Obviously, we had a solid season. We also sold Danilo in January. I think it was January, I can't remember. Barisic retired. Ben Davies retired. But Danilo looks to be doing well at his new club, to be fair. Here we have, in the league, we won the league again. Quite clear, 11 points. We only lost 2 games against Celtic and Celtic again. Horrid. In the Scottish Cup, we knocked out in the 5th round by Celtic. After beating Gretna 15-0, lost 2-0 to Celtic. Won the Viaplay Cup 3-0, 4-0, 5-2, 4-1. And in the Champions League, we win it. Unbelievable win for us. Drew 1-0 to Newcastle, beat Schalke 2-0, lost 2-0 to AC Milan, beat PSG 3-1, beat Feyenoord 3-1, beat AS PAOK 2-0, beat Arsenal 4-1, beat Chelsea 3-2, beat Newcastle 2-1, 2-0 then 5-2, drew 1-0 to City, then drew 2-0 to City, and we won on penalties, I think. Beat Liverpool 2-0, then 4-3, and beat Leipzig in the final 2-0. It was amazing. The goal of the season was Ross McCaffrey in the last minute to score against Leipzig to win us the Champions League. It was unbelievable. It was amazing. He skins an opponent before scoring a daisy cutter from 21 metres in the last minute. Beat PSG 3-1 is the match to remember, and 15-0 against Gretna, which is impressive. It's not really, they're quite awful to be fair, but still, how we lined up: Andreu, Hadji, Cortez, Keane, Ferguson, Vicinho, Yilmaz, Goldson, Tavernier and Butland. Top scorer for this season was Andreu with 57, which he has grown nicely, really nicely. And most assists was Lyle Keane with James Tavernier and Yilmaz right behind him. The accolades from this season: I won the Manager of the Month August, October, November, December, February, March, April, Manager of the year, manager of the season, and manager of the month for me. Hagi was the fans player of the season. Andreu was the young player of the season. Cortez, signing of the season. Goal of the season, McCafferty. Top scorer, Andreu. James Tavernier, most assists. Oscar Cortez, most player of the matches. Hagi, highest average rating. And Goldson, most passes complete, 90 minutes. So, I think we've done really well this season. Definitely above standard for us. Definitely. But I think it's really impressive what we've done. We kept moving forward and hopefully do it again next season at season 4. So I will see you at the start of season 4. So here we are, end of the transfer window in season 4. Here we have the signings. Enric from Barcelona, 1.2 million, who I think was a really good signing, definitely a good player for the future. Ross McCafferty, 3 mil from Dunfermline on a permanent after scoring a winning goal in the Champions League last season. And Gabriel Barbosa as a backup striker to Andreu, who again looks really good. So out we got Kmart Roof on a free, he didn't want to renew his contract. Lovelace out to Lincoln. This goalkeeper we got from the youth intake to Farfar. Lewis Ferguson to Real Madrid as well, which is really upsetting, but it is what it is. Peter Healy to Farfar, Enric to Farfar, we got him from the youth intake as well. Cantwell to Farfar, McCausland to Reading. So that's all the transfers we've done, and I think we done better last time with signings than we did, but that's all the signings we made. We are currently sitting second, 3 points behind Celtic. So I will see you at the end of the season. So here we have end of season 4. The new arrivals, top scorer out of them was Ross McCafferty, 9 goals and 9 assists. Followed by him we got Bistrup, we got on loan from Liverpool in January for depth and all that. 7 goals, 7 assists. We got Giabi on a free. We got him on a free. Barbosa done well. McCafferty unreal as usual. We won the league, 52 goals. He finished top scorer for Rangers in the league. We only lost 1 game against Aberdeen, second game of the season, hoping to finish undefeated, but then in the Viaplay Cup we won. Falkirk we beat 7-0. Then we beat Aberdeen 3-0, then we beat Dundee 11-2, and this really hurts me that we beat United 6-0. My boyhood club, would have loved to see them win a trophy, but it is what it is. And in the Scottish Cup, 5-2 against Hearts, 6-0 against St Johnstone, 7-0 against County, 5-1 against Aberdeen, and 2-0 against Celtic. Super Cup, we beat Villa in extra time, thanks to Zadarkovic. And here it is, the Champions League. We won the Champions League again, 4-1 against Liverpool in the final. We beat Villarreal 5-1, lost 4-2 to Inter Milan, beat Copenhagen 5-0, beat Utrecht 2-0, beat Porto 2-0, beat Benfica 3-1, lost to Juventus 2-1, beat Galatasaray 4-2, beat PSG 4-2 and then drew 2-all, 4-0 and 3-1 against Inter, Monaco 5-2 and 1-all, and beat Liverpool 4-1 in the final. Moments to remember is biggest win 11-0 against Ayr United. Match to remember 7-0 against Celtic, which is mental to be fair, against our rivals. And goal of the season was Ianis Hagi against Ross County. This is how we lined up. Top scorer was Andreu with 78 goals, and top assist was obviously, you guessed it, James Tavernier. And this Carolina, he's been really good for us now, he's developing nicely. Yeah. Same with Del Grazio, developing nicely. Here's the accolades from the season. Manager of the month, September, October, November, December, January, February, March and April. Manager of the season, fans player of the season, you can read through all this. So I think it was really impressive, to be fair. Andrew, Golden Boot, Young Player of the Season, Player of the Season, Young Player of the Season. Like, he is just some player, him. History in the making. Win the first ever quintuple in Scottish football history. Like, that is just amazing. First ever quintuple in football, well, not football history, but Rangers history and in Scottish football. I'm trying to see if I can see it. I might be blind, but bonus Champions League review. Nah, I can't see it there. Just bear with me a minute. Nah, doesn't show it, but we won the first ever quintuple. Why did it say he's out of the Champions League final? He was fine on the day. But, yeah. It's not showing the quintuple. But I will see you at the start of Season 5 and see if we can do it again. So here we are, start of Season 5. Joe Smith, we got in on a free. I don't actually remember signing him, but and we got Lyle Keenan on a free because my assistant manager sold him behind my back. But so I brought him back, but it would have been smart just to give them the 31 million back, and I do apologise for that. That is my fault. But my assistant manager sold him because I was simming through the holiday. It was really unfortunate, so I sacked my assistant manager and brought Gattuso in. But Butland wanted to leave, so we sold him to Sheffield. Gary Barbosa for 18 million to Al Nassr. Jack Hendry sold for 9 million, and Bailey Rice we loaned out. We also got in Meslier. I mean, it's not showing all of them there, but you'll see here. Meslier, Nathan Ake, bought Bistrup on a loan. It's not showing all of our signings. So this is how we're lining up this season. So yeah. We got Tavernier gold. We bought Ake, obviously, Meslier, and that was basically the only good signings we had. But this is the lineup for next season, and I will see you at the end of Season 5. But the departures and where are they now? Nah, it doesn't matter. I will see you at the end of Season 5. Here we are, end of Season 5. Here we are. Top scorer from our new arrivals. I'm not going to count Lyle Keane, but Bistrup with 12 and 17, but he did do well, I'll give him that, he did do well, like last season. But we won the Premiership again, only lost one game against Celtic, and drew against Motherwell, I believe. No, St Mirren, I think. I can't actually remember. Yeah, St Mirren, 4-all. We won the Viaplay Cup, all clean sheets, 7-0 against AR, 6-0 against Hibs, 2-0 against Celtic and 3-0 against Hearts. In the Scottish Cup, 1-6-1 against Dunfermline, 1-4-2 against Celtic, 8-0 against Dunbar and 4-1 against Aberdeen and 7-1 against Hearts. We won the Super Cup 1-0 against Tottenham and won the Champions League yet again for another quintuple, 2 in a row. Beat Leipzig 4-2, drew to Napoli 1-all, beat Porto 2-1, beat Maccabi Haifa, I think I've butchered that, 13-0, Juventus 4-1, Man City 5-1, Ajax 3-1, Anderlecht 4-0. Again, I think that is Napoli, I'm actually not sure. Because I'm just stupid, So where was I? Yeah. So 4-0 and drew 3-all, beat Liverpool 2-1 and 1-0. Beat Arsenal lost 3-2 to Arsenal, then beat them 4-0 at Ibrox, and beat AC Milan in the final. It was a very solid season as usual. Biggest result was obviously 13-0, 7-2 against Aberdeen, and goal of the season was Del Grazio, who has just developed really well. He's done not the best, but he's really good. And the finances, don't care about that. Top scorer for this season was Andrew again with 79 goals. Most assists, you guessed it, Yilmaz, Lyle Keane, Tavernier, Carolina, Zadarkovic, Bistrup, Del Grazio. Very solid team for us. The accolades this season: August, October, December, January, February, March, April got manager of the months. History in the making, yep. And I did make it into the Hall of Fame, I'm pretty sure. Overall best 11 squad, yep. Very solid squad for us. We did get into the Hall of Fame as well, 11th I think. I'll go check that now. I might just be stupid here. Hall of Fame. No, it's no showing up there. But I got into the Hall of Fame. No, I can't see it here. Nah, can't see it there. But I did, made it number 11 in Hall of Fame. And I'd say it was a very successful rebuild, if you ask me myself. So, here's the new trophies we've got. 3 Champions Leagues, 1 European Cup Winners' Cup, 2 Super Cups, 6 Premierships, 60 Premierships, 37 Scottish Cups, 31 Viaplay, and yeah, very solid, very solid for us. This is how we ended, with Andrew, Zadarkovic, Carolina, Keane, Bistrup, Grazio, Yilmaz, Stutter, Tavernier and Meslier, compared to how we started. So you can see a clear difference that we started quite well, but was way better at the end. It's a very solid squad. Still have Tavernier, Goldson, Suter. Still got them in. But that was basically the only originals we have. Lundstrom we still got. Barisic retired at Rangers. Hadji, Cortez, they were still here. So yeah, still quite a few original players. Thank you for watching this rebuild. If you have any suggestions on a rebuild to do next, or anything I can do to improve this, let me know. I'm always open for advice. And please like and subscribe. See you in a bit.